So in today's video, I made a simulator game in just 2 hours, and the best part is, the game is uncopy locked, so you can download it yourself. Anyways, let's get into how I made it. For the first 30 minutes, I made the models and map for the game. I know this doesn't look like 30 minutes, but that's because I'm not a builder. I'm a coder, and I work slow with building. I first started by making big pillars, then medium pillars, and you guessed it, small pillars. I made them look natural and added some invisible borders so you couldn't jump out of the map. I made the floor, then I made the shop and trading place, which took the longest time to make. I first started by adding leaderboard stats. I made a code, which is a character. Then I made a line, which is worth 10 codes. Then I made a script, which is worth 10 lines. And then finally I made a game, which is worth 10 scripts. I then started by adding my first enemy. I first added a bug. When you kill it, it gives you 1 code. There can be a maximum of 5 bugs on the map at once, and they respawn almost instantly. After that, I started to script the AI for the bugs. One tiny problem though. It would take way too long to code AI, so I decided the bugs can just be static enemies, and when you step on them, they die. I coded the bugs respawning, then took a tiny break. After my break, I started to polish the enemies. I added minor details, such as the bugs, when spawning, would shoot a raycast from its bottom and go to that position. Then afterwards, the bug would go up half the Y size of its body. This would put it on flat ground, so I wouldn't have to manually code the position for every enemy. I then worked on the shop and trading center. I started by giving them each a big circle, and when you step on it, it pops up a GUI. Speaking of GUIs, I dread them. I am not good at graphic design, so I can't make them look good. And when I use them, I always fall into a deep depression because of how many bugs I face. But you can solve that deep depression by subscribing with bell notifications on. It really helps my channel out, and I'd really appreciate it. After wasting 20 minutes of my time, I got the GUI working. I didn't have time to make the shop, so I just focused on the trading center. In the trading center, you can trade 10 code for 1 line, 10 lines for 1 script, and 10 scripts for 1 game. This took a long time to code, due to the fact that I haven't used remote events in a while, and I've had to relearn them. I then worked on the World 1 door. I originally planned to have multiple worlds, but I just didn't have enough time, so I just stuck with 1. However, if any of you guys would like to expand on my game, you can by clicking the link in the description and copying the game. Anyways, I made it cost you 1 game to open the door, and if you manage to get 1 game to open the door, you get a special surprise, which is nothing! Except for the fact that you've realized you've wasted a couple of hours of your life mindlessly pressing WASD to maneuver to red cubes just so you can see virtual numbers go up in the hopes that your father would come back with the milk. Anyways, it's been a while, and the reason for that is this chunky 60-day war thundershake. I'll be uploading more regularly now, probably once a month or so, and I'll start working on a bigger project that will span about half a year. I really appreciate the support recently, and with that, I'm out.